Welcome to how to make a reusable pleated face
Okay,
mask by
hello
Miss D.
guys, and good evening again. So I'm about to do another tutorial on face mask. I did one before, and I'm going to do a different one this time. I'm going to do more of your typical conventional disposable hospital face mask, these medical types. So it's going to be square shaped, and it's going to have a bit of the pleats in the middle, but I'm going to use fabric. Now I'm using calico fabric. That's what I have at home at the moment. It's good, it's breathable as well. So let's get into it. What you're going to need for this tutorial or for this DIY would pretty much be a pair of scissors, a pencil or chalk marker. Depends on what you have close by at home. I find it that my pencil shows clearer marks, but I could use a chalk marker if I wish. You have a ruler for ruling your lines, and I have my pattern paper. So the measurement or pattern I'm going to be using is 6 inches by 9 inches. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna go ahead to cut. So I'm doing multiple and I'm doing bulk cutting, so it's gonna be a lot. Just because I have a lot to make, so to save me time, I'm gonna cut. Now my fabric is folded into two, so this is my folded edge. I went ahead and drew a line. It doesn't really look straight in the picture, but my fabric isn't straight at the edge, so it's a straight line, just to give me a line to start with my markings. I place my pattern paper from the end of my markings to where it ends, and what I'm pretty much going to do is to mark the edges, move it again, mark another edge, and this whole long sheet is going to give me 3 on one line. Because it's folded into two, it's going to be my front page, my front fabric, and the facing underneath, which is the inside layer. So it's going to be cut in twos. So this is going to give me 3. This whole sheet is probably going to give me about 9 pieces in total. So I'm going to go off camera, but I'm going to just mark the lines and cut it out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so stay tuned and stay here. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and marked out my fabric. So I have one piece here, another piece here, and another piece there, and I'm just gonna go right ahead and cut out my patterns. Okay, I'll do this and I'll be right back. So guys, all 9 face masks have been cut out. Remember the measurements. We used 6 by 9 inches rectangular pattern, so that's it, and we traced it out, measured it out, and I got 9 pieces. So I'm going to go over to the sewing machine now, and I'll tell you guys what to do. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sew around the edges, the up, the down. I'm going to insert my elastics on the sides, and then I'm going to stitch it and turn around. But I'll get back to this once I'm done. I'll do one and I'll show you guys what I've done. So guys, for this mask as well, we're going to also go ahead and use 6 inches. So I will just check 6 inches, and that's it, and I'll cut 2 pieces of that as well. So guys, let's get to sewing. So I have my 2 rectangles. So since this is a calico, there's no right side or wrong side. If you're using Ankara or something, you would have had to place the right side of the Ankara with the calico. So now just place the 2 sides, and we're going to go ahead and sew the 2 longest edges, so the 9 inches first, and then I'll tell you what next to do. Okay, so basically we're sewing out half an inch of the edge. My sewing machine has a half an inch mark, so I don't need to mark that. I would go down and I would okay, so let me tell you something. When you get towards the end, you make a curve. Now, when you do this, you put up your footer, but you leave your needle down. This is where you insert your elastic. So now, what do you do with the elastic? I think I have to stop this, insert it, and show you guys, and get back on the machine so you understand better. I'll raise up my footer, pull out my thread, I'll cut it. Okay, so you can see closely that I've sewn up the long rectangular edge. So what you do now is you take one piece of your elastic, you insert it at half an inch towards the end, because you're going to sew at half an inch, right? But what you do now is you insert it inside. Okay, so it goes inside the right side, the edge sticks out to the half an inch mark, so this is close to the end of the fabric, as you can see. Then you make a loop, so you fold it over And then you come this way, and then you try and put it at the other edge, and you clip it. If this is easier for you, what you can do when you do stuff like this is you pin it. So since you already have this, you go ahead and you pin the fabric and the elastic together just to hold it in place so it doesn't dance or you're finding it so hard to hold it together. So like I said, form a loop inside. It might not be too long, but it's fine because when you wear it, it's going to snatch back up. So you come back here and you put it again close to the edge, half an inch away from the side because of your seam allowance. You level it up again. So your two fabrics have to be equal. They have to line up with each other. Like I said, you arrange your elastic properly. And then you pin that as well, just so it stays in place, yeah? And there you go. So I've pinned the two sides, and I'll just show you from underneath. You see my elastic is under as a loop. So let's assume I had sewn it. When I turn it around, the elastic will be right like that's at the two ends of my fabric. Do you understand? You can even go ahead and test it just to make sure that when you're done, it sits right nicely. Perfect. So I'll go ahead and sew this and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. So, but before I just go off, I'll just say this real quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and sew the edge like this with my elastic already. Come and sew this long part. Do the same thing with the elastic on this side and sew it up, and then I'll let you guys see what I've done. So basically, guys, when you're done sewing it up and you iron it, it turns out looking like this. But please be careful when ironing for your iron not to touch the elastic because it tends to burn it and it loses the elasticity and it tears. For instance, I mistakenly touched this one and look, it already ripped before I even finished. The elastic gets weak and it cuts off. So I'll just show you what to do anyway. When you have this all flattened out, you take your tape and you measure 1.5 inch space from the top down. So you go like that, you take 1.5, you come down, you take another 1.5, and then you do the last one. Make sure not to start from the top of your fabric and not to get to the end of the fabric. So you have 3 marks. It's going to give you 3. And what you need to do is to literally fold in these marks. So you literally just pleat them and then you pin them at the edge and you go and sew them. So I'll just show you one I have done already. This one has been pleated and I'm going to see the pins. I'm going to go and sew over it at the top. Go all the way around to tighten all your stitches. Go around and keep doing a back and forth stitch to lock it up. When you're done and you open it, you wear it and it will just expand. I'll show you that once I'm done sewing. Voila, all done. So this is the finished work. You see the pleats get to open up when you wear them, but when you take them off, they go back to normal. So tell me what you think. And you can do this with Ankara or plain black or whatever color of fabric you choose. It doesn't have to be calico or white. It's your choice. Thanks for watching.